Might be a good idea.
Like I said, it probably is a noise. I don't believe I actually do it anytime out of attack, since that's not when playing on normal, at least.
I know probably the best character point device mode, which is this mode, is Racing, just because her bomb is, like, one of her bombs is literally just gives you 3 more lives.
Actually, I remember hearing that Raisins good at every boss but Clown Piece.
That's also technically true.
So
Well, that stands to reason. My first time playing this was as Raisin, and I got about this far. I could have sworn I gotten at least farther than this.
I thought you said you hadn't gotten the Clown Piece.
Well, I didn't get past Clown Piece. I did make it to her, but that's as far as I ever got. I still have the save file here, unless it got overridden when I started with Reimu here.
Yeah.
So you have, what, 4 potential characters you can use in this game?
Yes, Reimu, Marissa, Sine, and Racing, who was pretty much the big celebration when this one came out.
Yep.
Given the context of the whole thing, it makes sense. But considering the last time Racing showed up in anything was what, Phantasmagoria, maybe?
She was in 9.
Yeah. Along with
I'm not counting the fighting games for obvious reasons, but
yeah. In the main series, 9, I believe, was her most recent appearance.
And considering that there are so many, and Phantasmagoria hardly even counts because A, it's more of a versus shooter, and B, there were so many characters. Heck, Yuka was in it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, dang it.
Though I still want Racin's fighting game here from over to the west.
Yeah,
Racin's fighting game?
She I think when they added 14.5 to PS4 in Japan, they added Racing as a character.
Yeah.
14.5. Which one? That one was that was Urban Legend, yeah.
Urban Legend in Limbo.
Yeah. Urban Legend in one.
Huh? Didn't know about that.
Yeah, she's also exclusive to the comp too. So.
Well, yeah.
Seki has PS4, does not has access to games.
That kind of reminds me of that kind of reminds me of Soul Calibur 2, which had each console had. You know what? Yep.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, they have for PS2, one for Xbox,
and I actually got the timing on the bomb there.
Nice.
I got the pinpoint on that, and it's a good thing too. Although I don't get any didn't get any power ups and any power from that.
Oh jeez, but at least you get past it. That's
Yeah.
the main thing.
Yeah, at least I did.
Oh yeah, now you get to have this joy.
Lasers.
So many lasers.
And of course I get through that on the first try.
What?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like the biggest problem with the last one was that it was random. This one is just.
Okay, I don't remember this.
Oh, this.
I don't remember this at all.
Well, we all see this.
I know, but
Prison Sign, Flash, and Stripe. But
This
how do you get
one
through
is.
but then how do you get through the laser?
you don't. You move
eventually
yourself up
stops,
high enough
you
that
have
you don't
to-
get crushed by the bottom of the screen.
I guess so.
As if Quickman
Yeah.
beams weren't bad enough, now they move.
Quick man Deans.
And this one does have a health bar on it, from the looks of it. Either that or I have to survive it for about 40 seconds.
No good.
There is a health bar. I believe the timer is how long you have before you lose your score bonus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a health bar. I see it around clown piece.
Also, I believe they're called force beams. Everybody calls them like quick man lasers. They're force beams. I believe that's the official name.
But does it really matter?
Maybe.
Because it really depends on how much you care about details.
At the moment, I'm wondering just how.
I have an idea, but it's not like a solid one just from looking at it.
Oh dear.
It does
Because
look like there's a pattern.
she's aiming the stars at you.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is.
So there's probably a way to manipulate those in such a way that you can get the shots in easy.
It's just the lasers are the biggest problem.
They are, because you will eventually get forced to the bottom by the star shots if you're not careful.
I keep forgetting how just scary looking literally everything Clown Piece throws at you is.
All these stars and stripes.
Stars and stripes and death.
On the flip side, her spell card background looks pretty.
Very pretty, and the music is also pretty good. So it is.
I'm new to string and not your echo, so I don't know the music.
You can look it up.
I'll look it up later,
Yeah.
potentially.
Okay, I got pinned.
Yeah, it's like you just have to find the right
What you were doing on
point.
that attempt seems to be working.
You just have to find the right distance and
You have
dodge
to
the
make sure
stars.
you have to make sure you get a certain distance forward and then skip through the stars.
Yeah, which is also easier said.
Yeah, easier said than done.
It also really doesn't help. It's like, where do the
Unless
lasers
there's some way you
spawn?
can make her scatter her shots a bit, but that it would involve getting less damage in on her.
Really, just being like at the bottom of the screen is basically how you scatter the shots the most, just because of the screen orientation.
Of course, it doesn't help if I'm not going down far enough to actually continue dodging the lasers, or if I get hit by one right away as soon as it shows up.
Yeah. The worst thing about the lasers is they just sort of appear
Yeah,
and they are immediately start moving down.
Is the problem. So the position you need to get in is not consistent.
And of course, she's moving too.
Oh, is she moving left and right?
Yeah,
She's
slightly.
content to stay in the middle. Oh no, she is moving up a little bit.
Just wants to give you some.
She wants to make sure you're starstruck, that's what she wants.
That too. Also, all in all, she just wants your soul. Die!
Just wants your soul. She's gonna steal your
soul shall be mine.
Gonna steal your stars.
She is
And
a
I had my fingers in the wrong spot. If she's taking my stars, that means she's Popo.
I was thinking that actually.
She has the face for it.
Papa just comes and steals her wand. There. What are you gonna do now?
I mean, Papo's alternate costume for frickin' Halloween is actually has like a witch with a wand, so it makes sense.
Thing is, I kind of want to actually beat this without bombs because then I can actually get some power back.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long do you think it's gonna be before you get your full power back?
I'm not expecting to get my full power back here.
Make up for it on Junko's stage.
I'm hoping to have any power at all before by the time this thing's done, because there's still 2 more spell cards after this.
Wow.
At which point, good luck having power for Junko.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think one of the other jokes with Clown Piece was that she looks like the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Well, it kind of goes into the whole American thing.
Yeah.
Why is she ripping off America?
The one, it looks like a torch.
She just eats like a cheeseburger in her other hand.
I think that actually is a torch.
It's hard to tell currently.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Because A, her actual artwork, when it appears on the screen, goes too high for me to see the tip of the stick. And B, there's too many bullets for me to actually get a sprite.
Yeah, but I know from the comic is that it's a literal torch, and if you look into the flame, you go mad. Why? Because she's Clown Piece?
Because you're a lunatic. Everyone's mad, insane, and
Well, I've hit the cap.
obsessed with stars.
That's only a few characters.
Remind me, does power actually affect damage or does it affect the spread?
I think it more affects spread. But so I think it really affects damage by throwing out more bullets, really. So the speed of the bullets doesn't change.
And it's really hard because I'm looking at it and I want to say you're going through the stars too fast, but you kind of have to get to the... to get vertically enough up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The hell?
That basically
Yeah,
this
but we don't
game.
have to go through them quite that fast then.
Also, she needs to be throwing out more waves of stars every time.
Well, makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense for a
Yeah,
spell card to get harder the farther you go into it.
She starts by firing 4.
I think at one point she was doing like 6 or 7.
Yeah. And keep an eye on it.
Ah. And of course, that last row has one right in the gap that I'm shooting through.
Something obvious. Something did not go according to plan.
Yeah, she definitely threw 6 there.
She
so.
definitely drew 6 that time. So it seems to be 2 volleys of 4, then a volley of 6. as far as we can currently tell. I guess the question is, do you get any more time when she fires 6?
Didn't even see where I was there. I think I just ran right into her. So when she's on the left side, I shouldn't try to shoot for that one extra bar. Or maybe she was just... Dang it.
I think she's also moving up and down a teeny bit.
Yeah, it's starting to look... I'm noticing that now.
Yeah, she went up that one. She went up on that one too.
So basically, she's just trolling you.
Yeah.
That is basically her character. Oh, somewhat.
Just trolling America. And you, the player. And the moon people.
Yeah.
I am.
Actually, finally went and looked up what the actual story to the game was. Actually, interest why they're there? Yeah. I mean, it's normal co plot, but kinda.
And there's actually... it feels somewhat weird that there's actual continuity in Toho at this point.
It is a weird thing, but yes, there is.
Because it's stuff that's following up on Limbo.
Yeah. It's like...
And apparently this next one is also kind of following up on Limbo a bit too. Because I remember seeing at least a... I think that was referring to the fighting game that's coming out actually.
Yeah, I think it was the 15 point something or other.
Thing is, if both of them are announced, which one's coming out first? Because that kind of affects the numbering, doesn't it?
I think the fighting game will come out first. Just because it was announced first.
Even though I think the demos are coming out at the same time, if memory serves.
Well, let's be honest. Whenever Zun announces the game, you can already bet it's pretty far in development.
Am I seeing things, or are those also... No, I am seeing things, alright.
Are you going insane too?
I thought the lasers were getting closer and closer together the longer this was going on.
Honestly, that is one of those things that's so hard to tell, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were.
Well, they definitely are.
Just because Scrooge...
It just felt that way.
He's just that character where it's like, screw you!
Ah, dang it. Thing is, I'd probably be making a bit more progress if I had at least power over 3, but I don't.
Yeah, well, at least you are capped out at losing right now.
For now, but
I got decently far on that attempt.
God dang it. Not sure how I got through that, but...
Apparently all this girl knows is stars and lasers.
Come here, little chicken.
At this point, I'm convinced that it's different spell cards for different against different characters. Because I could have sworn that with Racing, the one I got stuck on was like those long bars of stars close together, like those fairies were before the boss. If you remember those.
That might be the case too.
Because I could have sworn that was where I was getting stuck at.
I suppose one other thing to consider in this particular dodge is the lasers always enter from the left, so if you need more time to get up, go to the right.
Possibly. Although the lasers hasn't been my biggest point of contention, is getting past the stars.
No, it's getting past the stars. Well, if you feel like you're rushing because of it, a reposition may not be a bad idea.
Oh, and it's on the retries. It just says 99 plus now.
Yeah. Eventually you just get to that point.
Thing is, I was expecting it to go into triple digits.
No, it's like we're content at this point. Keep banging your head against the laser wall.
It's okay, I'm sure it's
Sun is pleased at your displeasure. He's not counting anymore.
We will never know how much you actually sucked at this boss fight.
Pretty much, yeah.
Someone wants to go back and actually count.
Yeah.
I won't.
No thanks.
Well, if you have any eye problems, just let those lasers get you in the eyes.
No. Don't even go there. I have this thing about anything touching my eyeballs, and that includes LASIK surgery. That is not going to be happening.
No.
Sorry, I was trying to joke around and apparently it didn't work.
Yeah, that's one of my sore points.
If I had known that, I wouldn't make it first.
Screw that. Oh, jeez, am I even... I didn't even beat the dang boss doing that. Fair.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, Melee.
Hey, it's not that, it's not like I was offended by it or anything, it's just...
Right.
Melee has basically had enough.
Yeah.
Haley has had enough of laser ball headbanging for one day.
No, that has nothing to do with it. Because I think there was... Remember the show was called How It's Made? For some strange reason, on one episode they actually showed laser eye surgery, and I couldn't watch it.
Oh, obviously. But no, I'm talking about you're getting sick of Clown Piece. You use bombs.
Yeah, and you saw how well that worked.
Yeah, it almost worked. But yeah, too much.
Thing is, I'm tempted to see if I can just time this one out and just not try to do damage. Because see, I'm thinking that if I don't do damage, it might just stick to the 4 waves instead of going up to what, 6.
Maybe.
But then I won't be getting any... Thing is, if I use bombs, apparently I won't get any power anyway, so... Thought I went far enough. It'd be nice to see if it was possible to do see a task of these games, just to see it be picked apart.
Those would probably take an eternity to program. Because you do have to program the bots used for tasks.
I mean, there's already tasks for Wii games.
So I guess it really comes down to who's, like, where the people making the tasks live.
How so?
Toho still isn't all that popular in the West, and if most of the people making tasks are in the West, then...
Fair enough.
It's like the Japanese don't need no tasks, they just be insane and play on lunatic.
Yeah, they do tasks on their own. They don't need no stinking bots.
Yeah.
And there I was, you just listening.
Well, I can definitely see why she's a roadblock.
Say what?
I can definitely see why she's a roadblock.
Yeah. Just big, massive dam of bullets and nowhere to dodge.
Oh, this is probably the me looking at it bit. The dodging of the stars doesn't look hard, but I'm not actually playing it.
And I'm probably not making it look that easy anyway. Ah. That, and if there was a way for me to figure out the stars configurations, because it seems like they're not coming at me the same way.
Nah, they don't appear to be. I'm not sure if they're based on your position or hers.
Both, I assume.
I would assume so too.
Yeah.